There's a mindset that exists here. It's an approach that's built into everything that we do, an understanding that the key to our success has always been about just never settling. So it's a journey at every step of the way, not only within our department, but within the manufacturing department, within our engineering and technology departments. It's how we think, it's how we work. And it's how we designed and arrived at the beautiful product, Cartography. What I like best about our process and what we really instill here at Tanda Sentiva is this freedom, giving freedom to interpret design direction, freedom to pursue your own creativity, to feel comfortable in your own skin. And of course, there always is a deadline. There's always that goal to accomplish, but we must find our own way of getting there. And in the case of Cartography, the assignment was simple. We needed to bring more free-flowing patterns to our product portfolio with an emphasis on organic geometrics. And to a certain extent, I feel with anything, the best work is not so literal.
During my research, I started with an old drawing that I'd been working on, and that's when I discovered maps. And those really inspired me. I started seeing the dots and the lines that were used to show plots of land, and I was really drawn to how they incorporated the elements that we were looking for. And I thought, what if this methodology was applied to flooring?
Tiffany was taking what would normally represent geography, roots, points of origin, and translating those to the floor in a way that can still tell a story.
The original palette was very neutral, with linear parts coming and going throughout the pattern. And I incorporated some of the digital blips that I've been working on, which plays off the stitching and tufting. And I thought I had something.
When the studio first looked at Cartography, it was beautiful, but it was quiet. There was a lot going on, but it just didn't say what it needed to say. So we went back to explore Cartography, looking at the yarn, looking at the way the yarn might be twisted. We looked at a number of colorways. We looked at the luster levels, the fibers. We wanted to dig deeper. It's what we do. And that takes commitment. And over time, we've learned to trust our process, to not give up, to embrace the failures as much as we celebrate our successes, because they truly are dependent on one another. And in the case of Cartography, it wasn't a failure, it was part of the process. And Tiff didn't give up. So after a lot of trial and error, Tiffany began to add more color. And the truth is that then after we finished with our prototype meeting, I was wandering around the studio like I normally do, and I saw Tiffany's next level of refinement. And I saw Cartography, I saw the exact same design now with a pop of color. And I looked at it and I was like, what is that? It's terrific. And that's when the design really started to come to life, and you could just see how beautiful that product was. At our next full meeting, Tiffany presented color, and this time it was a hit. So color saved the design.
So over time, I think we've all learned to trust the process.
We never would have arrived here if we had not pushed the concept. And the end result is a very sophisticated, free-flowing geometric design that plays very, very well in today's modern workspace. It's lively, it's fun, and most of all, I think Cartography will stand the test of time. It's a very fulfilling moment for me and for the team when we arrive at a design like Cartography and we know that we were up to the challenge. that we pushed on and we pushed on. And we really embraced the journey.